What's up, y'all? This your girl J Renee with Prison Riot Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This morning, we're back again with further reports on Bell County Juvenile Education Center down in Texas. If this is the first recording that you're hearing, we are talking about this facility down in Texas. Again, the name is Bell County Juvenile Education Center, and there's been reports of abuse there, okay? It's been in the news. You can definitely Google it, and we are now, finding out more of the story at a level that is closer to the nucleus of the problem. So we're going to speak with someone today. They will remain anonymous, but they are going to speak of the things that they've witnessed at this facility at the hands of those that are in charge. So I definitely appreciate you being here to speak on the behalf of the children that need a voice so they can get assistance. So I want to ask you straight up, tell me on some of the things that you've experienced and seen at this facility.
Some of the staff members cursing at the children, just not giving the children exactly what they need, the type of support that they're requiring to be able to move forward. I just feel that the children aren't treated like they should be treated. I understand that they've been in there for corrections or for something they did, but the hardest part is working with a child and you have no clue what they're in there for. And you're thrown in there just to make, like, we're babysitters pretty much. But it would make life easier if we could connect with that child and know what that child did, how that child reacts to certain things, and we will be able to manage that child a little bit better than, just being thrown in there and say, okay, this person can't do this, and this is this person's name, and leaving it at that. When they ask for grievances, they don't get them anytime soon. Putting, females with males in the same pod, it's just not right. It's rather that child says, I am a boy or a girl. The point of the matter is a female is a female. And I don't think that's a good idea to put males with females at this point in time.
We were told that children housed there were left in solitary confinement for extended periods of time. Is this something that the facility does?
They do. I've actually never worked in that department area. They have certain staff members that they choose to go up there to work with these children. But they do. But what concerns me is I feel that it's not working. That child's been there for X amount of time, and keeping a child there for X amount of time and no change does not solve an issue in any way or form. You can't rehabilitate everyone, so that makes it hard as well.
Have you ever witnessed any type of physical abuse or anything that you felt crossed the line when it came to physical contact?
To be honest, no, I've never witnessed any type of, physical abuse, just verbally.
So what is your overall feelings on the facility as far as what they're doing wrong?
I believe what they're doing wrong is they're not taking the time out to work with these children correctly like they should, especially the staff. Again, we're very short-staffed, so right now, the way I feel, they'll hire anyone just to fill a spot. And not everyone can fill that spot. You have to be a certain type of person to work with, children with different behavior issues, and you actually have to care. If you don't care, I tell people that's not the job for you. But not only are the children not being treated fairly, staff aren't treated fairly as well.
So when you say staff, like, what is the issue about staff not being treated fairly?
Being bullied there, overworked, threatened if you do not stay, you will be terminated. Our pay, not getting the correct pay, having to argue that you worked X amount of hours, but then they don't show you the proof why you didn't get paid for that overtime, or they've lost the paperwork type of stuff, which is frustrating. We all have bills to pay. But the only thing that's disturbing is, not everybody wants to pull 13, 16, 12-hour shifts with a 15-minute break. After a while, you can't function. But that's the only thing that's very disturbing is, going to work every day thinking that you're going to lose your job if they tell you you have to stay and you say you cannot stay. Then they're like, well, I'm going to have you terminated or you will be terminated. I think that's bullying, and it's just not a good place to work. That's just my opinion.
Is there anything that you want to add that you haven't said already?
I understand they've done something to be retained, but at the end of the day, they're still human beings, and they still need to be treated a certain way. But I honestly, just feel that management is the problem. Other staff members that have been there X amount of time are the problem. And it's just weird how people come to work there and they're gone within 2 weeks, 3 weeks. There's definitely something going on that's not acceptable or right, so that's pretty much all I have to say.